Hello, my divine collective. Welcome. Welcome to today's reading. Today, we are going to find out what the guides want us to know, and then from there, we are going to basically go with whatever it is that they tell us to talk about. All right, then we'll get a title for our video. Now, we're going to start with reading some African beads here. These are basically for us to get an indication of which direction the guides want us to go. Then from there, the guides will confirm the beads with some cards. All right, so let's see what they want you to know. Okay, wow. So right off the bat, I can see that here there's a lot of energy. All right, there's a lot of energy in this reading. There's a lot of energy in the divine collective at the moment. All right, and right at the center here, we've got the smiling sun here, which tells us that, like literally, it's as if all these beads here, as they spread out on the screen, this is the energy that is coming from the sun, the rays of the sun. And this pretty much tells me about you, divine collective, that you are most certainly the rays of the sun here. And the sun, which is very much symbolic of the source of life, symbolic of God, of nature, of everything, is radiating beautifully through all of you. All right now, you have been empowered, you have been emboldened, you have been resourced, you have been capacitated, you have been strengthened. All right, you've been rejuvenated, you've been revived, you've been revitalized by life, by the invisible forces of life. God is smiling on you, life is smiling on you, and you are blooming, you are blossoming. I mean, amazing things are happening. You are literally in the spring season of your life right now. If you are a divine collective like this is such a beautiful, beautiful reading. I just want to quickly kick this one here. I'm gonna be so that it can be closer to the screen, but I'm gonna pull it back a little bit just so that we can acknowledge that it was a little bit further than the others here. Right, so and then we also think here that this is a stable energy kind of movement. This is a stable kind of energy phase that we are in right now. All right, so this is not something that is fleeting. It's something that is going to actually be here for quite a long time. This could literally be for the rest of your life. This could be a lifetime type of energy that has just come in. So it's a lot of power, a lot of energy, a lot of inspiration, a lot of positive feelings. The vibrational frequency has literally heightened. All right, it has increased. And for some of you, you might be experiencing it in a bit of a strange way because, at first, perhaps you might find yourself feeling a little bit tired, and then suddenly, you might even find yourself experiencing a little bit of strange health challenges, particularly that affect your immune system. But what you will notice is that as you address those immune issues and you release whatever toxic energies that might be within you, you will begin to feel much more stronger, much more recharged. It's almost as if you come back with 10 times the strength that you started out with. And so it might keep happening just a little bit, gradually, few and far in between such episodes. And then eventually you will find that you are learning to manage the energy, because the illnesses themselves, what would be happening there is that you would literally be dealing with a power surge or an energetic surge that is coming from the sun. All right, and hitting into the body. Okay, and so the body not being used to such high vibrational frequencies. So for those of you who've been doing a lot of work, you will notice that it's not as heavy, as hectic as it is for those that perhaps are still new to the work of releasing, of cleansing, of transmutation, of spiritual alchemy. The more the transmutation, the cleansing, the healing gets done, the lesser the intensity of the pain or the discomfort, and then the more the empowerment, the amazing experiences, the high vibrational frequencies become a stable part of your life. All right, lots of energy, lots of inspiration, lots of new projects, lots of amazing things happening and unfolding in your life. All right, now let's look a little bit further and see what's happening here. I see you divine masculine, I see you divine feminine, You are here, you are glowing, you are just, doing amazing things, you are radiant, and beautiful things are happening. This is a season of productivity, this is a season of fertility, this is a season of just basically making a lot of things happen. All right. The guides are with you. Like literally, this is a season where you are interacting with the guides a lot. So the guides have come down from that higher octave that they have initially been occupying, that felt a little bit far away from where we are. All right. The guides have brought themselves a little bit closer to where we are, and we are now able to experience them more than we previously have been able to do so. All right. And with that being the case, you might be seeing a lot of repeating numbers, synchronicities. This is that indication to you that the angels, the guides, the invisible forces of life, those higher octave beings are much closer to you than they previously have been. All right. And this is because the vibrational frequency of the space that we are now occupying has increased because of what is happening with the sun. All right. And then because of that, we are experiencing much more interactions from the higher octaves. All right. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I see lots of marriages here, lots of engagements. All right. I see lots of love connections, new love connections. I see children, definitely lots of children. All right. I see the overcoming of, this is so interesting here because we are overcoming, we are definitely overcoming um a stale type of energies with regards to career, stale type of energies with regards to productivity and finances. That energy where it's sort of like your Knight of Pentacles type of energy, which is good, disciplined and everything, but really it's like it's slow, very slow, very steady. And honestly, perhaps it's not even the Knight of Pentacles, perhaps it's even Five of Pentacles a little bit. It's like bordering between Knight of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles, right? And so that type of energy, which is like really struggling, in between struggling and just barely making it, barely making ends meet. So that is being overcome by this beautiful passionate energy here. All right, so these wonderful things that are happening in your life now will somehow leak over into the career space as well, to the extent that the stagnation will go away, it will dissipate, it will dissolve. All right. And so yeah, definitely for some of you, there'll certainly be news that will be coming in with regards to engagements there, marriage, long-term commitments. And then now we're looking at both the Four of Pentacles and Nine, if not 10 of Pentacles. All right. And so but it's that celebration of achievements, and it's basically stepping into a more rewarding career path. All right, more accomplished, more there's more success with it. So it's not about making ends meet, but it's having enough, having surplus as well, and creating stability, building a home, building a family, and things like that. So basically beautiful things are lined up for you, dear Divine Collective. This is really exciting. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading here. All right, so what I want to do now is I want to make some notes with regards to a few points that the guides have revealed to us now in this reading. And then from there, we're going to ask the guides to confirm all of this and to clarify it for us through the cards. All right, so I'm going to make a few points here. So the first thing is the sun, all right, shining through the collective. The second one is major energy surges, healing and transformation. The third one is spring season. You've gone through the dark night of the soul, the winter phase, the difficult phase, and you have emerged on the other side triumphantly. And this is basically that phase. You are in full bloom. All right, spring season, blooming, creative, fertile. you know, productive, emboldened, right? Strengthened, revitalize, rejuvenated. All right, and then new and renewed, or refreshed connections, marriage, engagement, pregnancies, children, success in career, and then finally, I will say celebration of achievements, recognition, building family, and stability. All right. Okay, so just to put it there, here it is. Okay, so I've made my notes there. That's the date today. It's the 25th. Isn't this beautiful? So today is the 25th of the 2nd, 2025. All right, so this is another confirmation from the guides. All right, because the guides are just awesome like that. Okay, so let's look at the cards, but before we do that, we are grateful for the guides for all the information that they have shared with us in this reading. All right, so all right, so now let's find out who you are. Okay, Two of Cups. Wow. All right, let's just put it here. Two of Cups. All right. Six of Swords. All right. Nine of Wands. All right, I hope these are all aligned. Nine of Wands. All right, okay. So now this tells me here that you are definitely a divine counterpart. All right, so that means you are a twin flame if you do believe in that. If you don't, I don't know what to say to you, but according to what the guides are showing here, you are definitely a divine counterpart. You have a twin flame, you have your soulmate, so you are definitely destined to be in a union that has been orchestrated by the guides. Okay. So this is not a connection that is made by human beings for human beings, but this is a connection that is made by the divine for divines, for the divine. Hence, you are a divine counterpart. You are either a divine feminine or a divine masculine. All right. You've had to walk away from a lot of relationships, a lot of connections, a lot of situations that seemed divine in some shape or form, but they were not divine. All right. And so you've had to walk away from such situations, and you were very clear about your boundaries. You were very clear about what you stood for. You were very clear about what it is that you wanted. And you know, this doesn't have to necessarily be with regards to the to a romantic journey. It could be in general, but you're very clear about your boundaries here. And so even now, you are still standing firm on your boundaries. You've fought a lot of battles with regards to asserting your divine identity, your divine self-concept. You've had to fight basically to enter into that phase or reach a phase in your life where you are clear about who you are, and you are not allowing external forces to define you for yourself. You are a self-generating force. You understand? As you can see, this lady here, she's standing firm and she's like, yep, I'm a self-generating force. I'm connected to source. I'm connected to life on my own. You understand? And therefore, the stuff that I need, I don't have to compromise on my truth to be able to get them. All right. I will literally, you know, ward off any invading force, any infiltrating force with my wand here. All right. And by the power of the guides, I will, maintain the truth, the integrity of who it is that I am and who I stand for. Let's find out what the guides are saying about your current situation now. What's happening with you at the moment? All right. We've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Five of Pentacles. And finally, we've got Ten of Pentacles. All right. This is what's happening with you. So you are in your Queen of Wands energy, definitely. You are clear. You had to fight your battle, right, with regards to asserting the truth of who you are. And now you are clear about who it is that you are. All right. You know who you are. You know what you stand for. You know the kind of light that you emanate. You know the kind of light that you exude, isn't it? And so you know what you want and how to get it. You are confident. You are courageous. You are brave. You are independent. You are just, glowing. You are bubbling. You are in your spring season. All right. You are definitely in your spring season. You are making great things happen in your life. All right. You have amazing energy. You are charged. You are supercharged by the invisible forces of life to do amazing things in your life. All right. There are some things that, have been frustrating you, things that have been straining you, things that have to do with finances. All right. Situations where you feel a little bit left out in the cold, situations where you are feeling as if, you know, you are not part of the club. There's a particular club, a particular financial club that you are feeling that you are not part of. And the guides are showing that despite that, you are experiencing or perhaps entering into a phase, and that phase is now where you are definitely celebrating achievements, celebrating beautiful things that are happening to your life. So this, how it looks to me, is that this is something that is coming to an end. All right, so you are coming to an end of a phase in your life where you felt like certain financial achievements were out of your reach, and then you are tapping into that phase where the guides have opened this door for you. You've fought your battles, you've gone through whatever it is that you needed to go through, you've had to make the choices that you needed to make. And now, now that you are clear, with regards to which direction it is that you are taking, um this phase of your life is coming to a close, is coming to an end. And the phase that you are entering into is one where you are building long lasting success, long lasting stability. You are, here you go, you've got family here, you've got beautiful dogs here, you've got children, you've got lots of money, financial stability, stability with regards to home life. You are building your home. You are basically, doing amazing things. You are bringing things into harmony. You are bringing things into balance in your life, and you are fulfilling, your divine purpose, and you yourself are feeling fulfilled. All right. So let's just move this away. Right, let's find out how is this situation going to unfold. All right, so both of them came out together, so I'm just gonna look at them. So that's the Ten of Pentacles, right? This one here. Now we've got the Page of Pentacles, we've got Nine of Pentacles. This is really beautiful. And then we've got Seven of Wands. All right, Seven of Wands. This is so beautiful. This is so amazing. All right, so now what the guys are saying here with regards to the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and Seven of Wands is that, as the guys initially indicated to us, this is definitely a new phase, a new chapter of your life where, strength, energy has been rejuvenated, renewed. You've been empowered with a new sense of boldness, inspiration, to basically go out and start new projects, do new amazing things in your life. And the guides have inspired you, they've resourced you internally. And then you also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is so, so beautiful. This is a season of independence, a season of, flourishing financially, and even with materially. Basically, you are flourishing, your health is flourishing, life is lifing. All right, life is lifing for you in a beautiful way. All right, and you are also moving into a phase, because this is something that is unfolding in your life, that phase where regardless of whatever opposition you are dealing with, whatever challenges you may find yourself encountering, it's like, I've seen that before. I know what it's like. Like, I'm unfazed by it. You're entering into a phase where you are no longer phased by the things that used to shake you in the past. All right, you are entering into a phase, if you have not yet done so, where you have become impervious to the lower vibrational frequencies. All right, because you are now shielded by the guides that have brought themselves closer to you. All right, they are shielding you and they are protecting you from all these low vibrational frequencies. You are literally focusing on, the prize, the most important things. It's like, even with the material success and all these things that are now coming together in your life, they're not taking priority over your connection with the invisible forces of life. You are clear about, what it is that matters. You are clear about what's what in your life. All right, so now I want to look at what lessons do the guides want us to know, what advice would they like to give us at this um, present moment with regards to this beautiful journey that we are on. All right, we've got Two of Wands, we've got Ten of Cups, we've got Eight of Wands. All right, this is beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful readings I've ever done. Right, so Two of Wands basically speaks to, now it's okay to start planning, strategizing, being very, very clear and putting things on paper with regards to what it is that you want to accomplish, all right? What it is that you are moving forward and charging forward towards, all right? You might also allow yourself to do a little bit of travel if this is something that you are inspired to do, to explore new concept, things that you've never done before, um, that kind of a thing. But things that you are passionate about, of course, things that you have always found interesting and fascinating, but you never thought they could be viable, feasible, or things that would be interesting enough. Allow yourself to try them out. This is a good time for that, and you can of course start with exploring from a strategic perspective, playing with the ideas in your mind and then putting pen to paper and seeing how it all unfolds. All right, and then we've got here the Ten of Cups. So the guides are saying, as you are now entering into this beautiful phase of your life, it's okay to allow yourself to experience fulfillment. All right, to step into fulfillment, to enjoy fulfillment, the fulfilling experience of this season of your life, because this is an absolutely fulfilling season, and the biggest theme of this season is going to be fulfillment, as you are being supercharged, like literally turbocharged by the guides in the direction of inspiration, power, um, and even favor and prosperity and all of these wonderful things. Allow yourself to enjoy the fulfillment that comes with it. And sometimes fulfillment may not necessarily come in the form of I mean, it can, but it doesn't always have to come in the form of, material rewards per se. Fulfillment, in most instances, come when you experience the joy of being able to, for example, share an idea, or put an idea on paper, or connect with a certain aspect of yourself that you've always wanted to connect with, or maybe engaging in a creative project. Basically, the path, the journey itself can be just as fulfilling as the destination, isn't it? And then now, the final card here is the Eight of Wands. This is a beautiful card here that speaks to how that, you know, you are supercharged. So of course, go out there, go ahead and charge forward with regards to you know, doing what you are doing. And some of you could be doing multiple projects as well, so it's going to be a little bit busy, but you've got the energy, you've got the resources for it. You are definitely, you know, equipped internally. There's a lot that you have to offer. There's a lot that you can share with the world, and the world is waiting for you to share that with us. All right. And if you are able to do, you know, a few things all at once at the same time, you can go ahead and do that. That's still quantum. And then, but if you know, are one of those people that need to do, you know, one thing at a time and then focus on it, do what, however much that you need to do, and then from there take a break and then focus on something else, and then, you know, you come back again at a later stage, but you are still moving projects forward. You understand? That's still fine as well. That's still quantum. All right. But the fact is, allow yourself to basically move forward. Allow yourself to go ahead, charge ahead with whatever it is that you have been inspired to do. All right. Those new ideas, those, you know, creative ideas, those inspired ideas, whatever it is. This has never been a better season for a creative endeavor. All right, because you are blessed by the invisible forces of life in this regard. This is a season for it. All right, there's massive favor in that regard according to the guides. All right, so now I want to look at what the guides want to say to us to um, help us heal and address whatever shadows that might show up during this phase of our lives. All right, so I've got the Shadow Oracle. Let's see. We've got Control. All right. By letting go of the illusion of control, we open ourselves to genuine freedom. And then the key words here are, okay, I'm going to have to hold the cards close to myself. Domination, manipulation, and power. All right. So the guides are saying you don't need to, you know, clench tightly to control, or, you know, making sure that you're in charge of the situation. Allow the situation to unfold on its own. You know, all you need to do is maintain your boundaries, and then let the situation unfold. Whichever direction that it needs to take, it will take. You play your part and let the invisible forces do what they need to do. All right. No need to panic. I understand you could have been used to, you know, the dark night of the soul, because it's been dark for the past several years, and in most instances it certainly looks like it's still very much dark, as the dark forces of life would want us to perceive things. However, the light has definitely come to us, as the guides have indicated, and it's okay to, you know, let go of trying to control any situation. It's understandable that you're trying to keep yourself safe, and it's also okay. It's safe to trust the guides to have your back as well. And of course, as you let go of control, let go of the areas that you feel safe letting go of. Don't just completely, you know, let go of control, but allow the guides to, you know, slowly and gently ease you out of, you know, that uh, tense state, all right, of that tense vibrational frequency state. Then allow them to slowly and gently and surely basically, you know, bring you into an energetic state of ease, right? And then we also have here projection. Then it says, seek the truth within before pointing fingers. All right. So now let's read and see what the guides are saying here. It says blame, deflection, accusation. All right. So let's look at this. All right. So what I would say here is that this is pretty much self-explanatory, that it's so important for us to be able to, you know, self-reflect, to be able to see what it is that's happening inside us, to be able to allow ourselves to feel whatever discomforts, whatever negative energies that might be surging up, welling up within us. All right. And then, you know, be able to point those emotions out, point those energies out, and say, okay, I'm feeling this way. You know, I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling afraid. I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm feeling out of control. And basically, yeah, I need to deal with it. I need to be present with myself. I need to transmute the energy, whatever it is that needs to happen there. So of course it's ideal, it's recommended, it's advised to take that approach, rather than, or immediately as soon as you feel discomfort, then it's automatically, someone has done something and it's their fault. It's them that are feeling this way, not you. And it's them that needs to fix whatever emotion that you're experiencing, instead of you dealing with it. Does that absolve people of the responsibility of dealing with you in kindness, respect, and giving you all the necessary courtesies that are required for a divine being? Absolutely not. But that also does not absolve you of your own responsibility in terms of maintaining your own spiritual hygiene. All right, and then finally, we've got turn your green eyes into force for self improvement and inspiration. Envy. All right, so I want to look at the keywords here: jealousy, um, covetousness, and longing. All right. So, um, is there any area of your life where you feel that other people have something that you would like to have, that you wish you had, and somehow you feel uncomfortable about whatever it is that those people have that you don't have? Allow yourself to, you know, be inspired by whatever it is that is happening in other people's lives, especially if it's a good thing, because this is a confirmation from the guides to you to say this is possible for you as well. All right. If it can happen to someone else, then it can definitely happen to you. Okay. So experience the successes of other people as if it's your own success. All right. Because that definitely puts you on that high vibrational frequency of alignment with whatever it is that you are feeling good about. All right. So now I want us to look at what the angels are saying. What messages do the angels have for us? All right, so these ones are a little bit hard to read from far away. So I'm going to read them first, and then I'm going to put them on the screen. It says, unexplained ringing or buzzing in your ear may be an angel sharing a message with you for the future. It is unclear now, but all will be made clear at the right time. How many of you have been hearing buzzing in your ear? And then the second one here says, something precious to you was lost, but has suddenly now reappeared. Receive this gift as a clear sign that the angels want you to be happy. All right, what is it that you have lost that has now resurfaced? What is it that you have had to walk away from? Oftentimes when you have to walk away from toxic situations in your life, there are quite a lot of losses, significant losses that you suffer, that you sustain, in order to maintain your boundaries. Maintaining boundaries is not an easy thing, because you lose even the good things that are important to you, things that matter to you. You lose even that as well. All right, and the guys are showing here that all of that has now resurfaced. Okay, so some of the beautiful things that you lost, as part of, for example, perhaps your innocence, your purity, your childlike nature, your carefree nature, your ability to connect with the simple things of life. Whatever it is to you, you could have lost it as a result of whatever turbulence you've had to deal with in your life. And the guys are saying this is all back. This is all back. You could have lost inspiration. You could have lost motivation for life. All of that is coming back. All right, has actually come back now, and it's safe to be happy because the guides want you to be happy. The third one here says, coins or small shiny objects may have been put on your path to draw your attention to important signs from the angels. Look around. All right. Um, have you ever come across a coin or a shiny object on your path? That could definitely be a communication from the invisible forces of life. Let's look at the fourth one. The angels have so many ways to communicate with you. When the same song keeps recurring through the day, there's a reason. Listen carefully. Have you heard songs playing over and over again? or you know, the same song playing in different places. Like it's like wherever you go, the same song keeps playing. You know, that's the guide communicating with you. Often it's just like synchronicities that have to do with numbers. All right. And then the final card here is conflicts you've been experiencing are now melting away. People who seemed like adversaries have become your allies. The angels are working through them to support you. All right. So this is beautiful. All right. This is so, so beautiful. You've got all of these adversaries here, and because you are now impervious to whatever it is that is low vibrational frequency in nature, you know, quite often the dark forces, particularly the human host, um, don't like it when they try to provoke you to get energy out of you and they don't get anything. Quite often, when they don't get any proper return on their investment, they walk away from you very quickly and find another source that will give them the kind of energy that they need. All right. So I just want to put this like this here. I hope. Um, Okay, some of these things I don't see exactly how they look on the screen because part of the screen is covered, but I hope it looks right. All right, so now let's do the final thing here, which is to see if to find out what is it that the guides have confirmed for us, what is it that they have clarified for us with regards to the beads that they first used to guide us. All right. So we've got the sun shining through the collective. Okay. So we definitely see the sun shining through the collective here, through the wands. All right. We see, and the pentacles. All right. The sun is definitely shining through the collective here. It's a beautiful season. You know, all of these things, they are a representation and a reflection of the sun. All right. So I will say the first one here is confirmed, the sun. Right. The second one is major energy surges, healing and transformation. And we saw here how, you know, this horrible experience here is being transformed into this experience here, from being excluded to, you know, being the main guest at the party. All right. Or even the host themselves at the party, from having to fight horrible battles to stepping into your truth and your light as the Queen of Wands. Horrible battles that have to do with maintaining your own boundaries and sense of identity. From having to walk away from toxic situations, definitely phases and experiences that require significant amount of healing. All right, and from all of that to stepping into a phase where you are independent, fiercely independent, and making great things to happen in your life. All right. So I'll definitely say the guides have confirmed this one for us. All right. Major energy surges, healing and transformation. Then we've got spring season, blooming, creative, fertile, productive, emboldened, strengthened, revitalized, rejuvenated. All right. And we can see, you know, people are revitalized here. This one is very bold. This one is very bold as well. All right. Revitalized, rejuvenated, revitalized, rejuvenated. You understand? Emboldened, blooming, creative, fertile. You understand? Productive, spring season. All right. Spring season, spring season. Okay. Spring season. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right. So we will definitely confirm this one as well. All right, let's look at the fourth one. New and refreshed connections, marriage, engagement, pregnancies, children, successful careers or success in careers. All right, so new and refreshed connections. All right, new and refreshed connections, marriage, engagements. All right, pregnancies, children, successful careers. All right, successful careers. Okay, so definitely we are seeing that. Then finally, oh, let me just put it here. My apologies. Okay, so that's that one. Then finally, we've got celebration of achievements, recognition, building family, and stability. Celebration of achievement, celebration of achievements, celebration of achievements, building family, stability. All right. I also wanted to highlight that the guides did indicate in the reading of the beads that we are moving from a phase where finances have been quite tight, finances have been very difficult. It has been a struggle to make ends meet. And we are moving from that to a phase where we are able to make ends meet. Not only so, but there's indeed surplus and things are going well. There's success in terms of finances, in terms of career. We are achieving great milestones and things are looking quite great. All right, so the guides did indicate this for us, and I wanted to just highlight that as well because I did not include it in my notes. So these are the guides for you. Okay. This is me just introducing you to the guides. All right. The guides will do that. They will confirm themselves in such a beautiful way. And this confirmation is not the guides trying to prove themselves, because the guides are not, they don't need to prove themselves to anyone. The guides are not answerable to anyone because the guides are the guides. Do you understand? But the guides make sure that whatever it is that they have said initially, they are confirming it just so that you can know that they are communicating with you because they care that much about you. So I'm just going to leave it at this. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you got the answers that you needed. I hope this was inspirational enough to you. And I'm looking forward to doing the next reading for you. All right. Until next time, my darling divine collective. Goodbye.